Hi, we're the Platform Housing Customer and Communities Engagement team. This week, we're doing a series of videos on our Customer Experience panel, which represents the voice and views of our customers. 45,000 homes, 120,000 people. Yesterday, the Customer Experience panel told us what a typical panel meeting is like. Today, in the last of our videos, the panel answers a really interesting question. Is there anything that surprised them about the role? We think you'll be surprised by the answers.
Goes to show.
Is there anything the role has surprised us?
Yeah, there's one thing that actually surprised me massively about this role, and it was literally, you see on Facebook, if you look on the platform Facebook page, everything they put on there, you will see at least 50 to 100 comments of why isn't this being done? I've been waiting for this, I've been waiting for that. But since we've been in this role and we're looking from the inside of platform, we can actually see slightly where things have gone wrong, and we are now currently working on how to fix that. So hopefully we can get rid of that level of complaints about repairs, because we can see it's not actually the workman, it's not the contact center, it's somewhere else.
Yeah.
So it's working on actually how do we get rid of that?
Yeah.
Complex processes.
Yeah.
See.
So, yeah, that was the first thing that surprised me.
Sometimes when I read the comments on Facebook, I'm tempted to that is not accurate, and think, no, mind your own, just shut up, stop going in, because it's very tempting, and then you'll get yourself into a hole. So you just let all that go. But actually, reading some of those comments, it's helpful, because at a couple of the meetings, when Mark Mail was there, and I said to him, but wait a minute, there was a woman on Facebook who said such and such a thing and such a thing, and his face went bright red, and I said, got you, because I do realize that social media, they vent anger, which isn't always appropriate, but however, if we were able to do 2 or 3 things because of comments that had been made on that media.
Definitely.
One of the things that surprises me about the role is that platform staff do not tell these on social media, not even a small percentage of the things that they're doing for regeneration and helping the community, domestic violence. And I'm sure a lot of these staff do a lot of it in their own time, and I'm talking they're spending, we're not talking hundreds or thousands of pounds, we're talking hundreds of thousands of pounds to help people. They're doing projects to help people, and they just don't advertise it, and they get a bad rap. And we're always telling them to, but for some reason they don't. I don't think they believe it'll have a positive impact.
Ever since I've been in housing, Shailene, I've always found that they're very good at whipping themselves for the bad things, but they're very, very bad at publicising the good things. It's almost they're a bit embarrassed by it. And they shouldn't be, really, because they do an awful lot of good work, but it never gets published.
Not one. Most majority of tenants do not know half the projects they've done, especially COVID, and how many women who've been suffering domestic violence, how they've gone above and beyond the standard. They don't have to do it, but it's not policy that's making them doing it. It's because they want that to be. They want to be above the standard and do it.
Yeah, I think it'd be good if customers knew how much help platform have been over this lockdown period with schools and the fund that Amanda's. It's helped so many people, and yet 99% of tenants don't know anything about it.
No, I know.
No.
And let's be honest, it's our rent money that's doing it. We should be the ones that know the most. They should publicise it more instead of all the bad things.
They could do with a good news page.
Yeah,
good news page.
We had a little mention in the Worcester News the other week, didn't we?
Yeah, so you said, yes.
Oh yeah, we do a lot of good things.
Yeah, and they have been recruiting through COVID. They've got something I did a read the other day, 61 community champions.
Yeah.
Wow.
I mean, you know, that's amazing that 61 people are prepared to give up their time to work in their local communities, and they will feed back to the customer experience panel. So we're going to learn a lot more. And also, of course, the scrutiny panel, they will feed back into the CEP. So we will know, I think they're working on the lettable standard at the moment, and they're going to feed back in April to us as to what their findings, and then we will actually scrutinise their scrutiny, if you know what I mean, as to see, you know, could we expand it or whatever, you know, before it goes to senior exec and board. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot going on, but it's so enjoyable. It really is so enjoyable.
Can I just say, I've just read this thing off Rebecca. As a tenant in Worcester, she's heard more bad than good, to be honest.
Yeah.
Well, if you join this panel, then this is your chance to turn things around and try and make it more good than bad.
Yeah.
That's a very fair.
Yeah.
Well, we've always made the comment that if a customer isn't happy, they're going to tell 10 people, oh, do you see platform housing? They're the worst. They don't care about people. They don't. But when they do get a good service, they maybe only
Don't
tell
anybody.
Or they maybe just tell their next door neighbour.
Yeah.
So we want to get those people who are telling 10 people and cut that right down to say, well, yeah, but you know, we need to talk about, you know, the communication is a big thing. It's a big topic, and we have been blasting them about the communication's not good, and we're working on that very hard. But this is an opportunity, Rebecca, or Becky, as you think you want to be called, is it? As a tenant in Worcester, to bring it to the panel, let us know. We'll get the boys in to find out what's happening in Worcester. We'll get them there to come and answer to us as to why things aren't happening in that area. Or
who is Rebecca's community officer then? We'll ask her to come and talk to us.
It's oh, what's her name? Petulia. She's my housing officer.
Yeah, right. Yeah, I know.
Well, we'll ask her to come and talk to us then.
She's the one who, she actually approached me a year ago, but I wasn't in the best of places, but it got brought up again due to issues I've got with my current property. So, yeah.
Really? Yeah, good. Well, we'll have to get in touch with her then, because I've met with all the community engagement officers, and I made a point. I said, I've got to get these people at the CEP to tell, just so that they can just tell us exactly what's going on, because I got my eyes opened when I went in.
Interested in becoming a member of the Customer Experience Panel? Go to platformhg.com/get-involved and fill in the form at the bottom of the page. Right here.